You can start the township board of trustees meeting, board at 6 p.m. My name is Leon Wright, I'm going to be running for chair tonight, the absence of the supervisor. So we stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Flag, United States. Which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Trustee Martin? Here. Trustee Warren?
Here.
Trustee Kelly?
Here.
Trustee Frazier?
Here.
Treasurer Bud? Clerk is present. Supervisor is absent, thank you for excuse. Which I on the agenda is the adoption of the agenda. With a motion to adopt.
I make the motion, we adopt the agenda.
Support. The motion by trustee Frazier, support by trustee Kelly, all in favor? Motion
You ask
passes.
for discussion on that first,
We'll discuss.
it's not, for the after the agenda. I have something I'd like added, agenda number one.
Good.
Yeah, I just think it should say, consider the approval of the Polk Parks for Stewart, Green, as Director of Recreation.
Number one,
That's what I would like it to say.
Mr. Director of Recreation.
As Recreation Director and Operations. Right, thank you.
Try this again. Okay, for the motion. Okay, so we have a motion by trustee Frazier, second by trustee Kelly, all in favor? The amendment of, addition to item one to say discussion and consider approval of the whole FR for the service director for recreation director, authorized supervisor for executive. Regular. Skip it. So we have a motion, I don't do that in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Next item is adopting the consent agenda. Can I get a motion to adopt the consent agenda?
Support.
Motion by trustee Boyce, supported by trustee Frazier, to adopt this consent agenda as listed. They will have a issue there, we want to figure it out. All in favor?
Aye.
Nay. Motion passed. We have no public hearing. I have correspondence or presentation or announcements. Anyone from the audience?
That's the virtual audience, clerk, no.
Public comment. Public comment, if there's anything from the audience, anyone have anything to say regarding new business? For the presented on the agenda, right? Audience? We have one finished business, so we move on to new business. First item, discussion and consider approval of the public record for the service agreement and of recreation director, authorize the supervisor and clerk to, execute this agreement. Graves,
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the contract for the Polk Park personal service agreement as Director of Recreation and authorize the supervisor and the clerk to execute the agreement.
Support.
have a motion by trustee Lawrence, support by trustee Warren. Doing this.
Bringing forward. Thank you for allowing me to present the agenda item for the Polk Bear Card tonight.
I stand before you with her standing beside me to ask for approval of the Director of Recreation's personal service agreement for the community service. But before I move into that, I would like to give you some personal background on who she is. She was chosen for this position based on her wonderful personality, her strong supervisory skill level with managing people and processes, along with the ability to understand and prepare governmental budgets as it relates to community centers. She has a solid 22 years of recreation experience, including planning, directing, and overseeing programming within the community. She is a certified Parks and Recreational professional, among many other certifications outlined in the information that you all received in your packet. She also serves as the VP of the Northeast Recreation Parks Association. I will request the board to consider the approval of Nicole Gerhardt's personal service agreement as the Director of Recreation and authorize Supervisor McNamara and Clerk Wright to execute said agreement. With that, I will take any questions the board may have.
The question from the board?
With the comment, we're glad to have her.
Thank you.
With no other comment from the board, I have a motion from trustee Frazier, supported by trustee Boyd. All in favor? Aye. Nay? Opposed? Welcome aboard. Okay, we move on to item number 2. Make a motion.
Make a motion to consider approval of Fishbeck to provide CCTV store inspection, design, and administration for Van Buren Township sewer system in the amount of $46,000 to be paid from sewer fund 592-536-820-000 engineering fees.
Report.
A motion from trustee Martin, supported by trustee Frazier. Director Akers.
All right, thank you, board. This proposal is for our engineers to provide administration and review services for the 4 of our sanitary sewer televising project. Over the past 3 years, we've televised about 38% of our sewer system. With proposed year 4 of televising, we are proposing to televise another 21 miles of sewer main, which will bring the amount of sewer main televised to approximately 56%. The administration scope of work includes reviewing inspection reports and CCTV videos, spot checking any areas of concerns that are identified, coordinating with outside permit agencies, review and prepare monthly payment reports, and inspection coordination of township and contractor. The service was provided during the first 3 years of televising project and is a continuation of these services. As I had indicated, before the meeting, one correction is that the proposal for services is actually $49,600, not $4,600. That was a mistake on our end. I apologize. This concludes my summary. Myself and Paul Kimmer from Fishbeck are here to answer any questions the board may have regarding this request.
What was that figure again, 49?
It was $49,600.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from the board? No other questions? I guess we have a motion from trustee Frazier. You have a question?
Are we, I think the, motion was read out with 46,000.
Was it?
Do we need to amend that dollar amount in the motion to be correct? We do.
Yeah. Can you
Can't remember.
can what do we do the motion?
I make a motion to approve Fishbeck to provide CCTV sewer inspection, design, and administration for Van Buren Township sewer system in the amount of $49,600 to be paid from Sewer Fund 592-536-820-000, Engineering Fund, engineering fees.
Support.
Okay with that motion? You okay with that motion? Revise?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a motion from trustee Martin, supported by trustee Frazier. All in favor?
Aye.
Again? Motion passed. We want to item number 3.
Mr. Chair, I move to consider approval of the sanitary sewer CCTV inspection year 4 change order with Advanced Underground in the amount of $100,849.10, which will be paid from the sewer capital outlay clean/reline fund number 5237971-003.
Second.
Trustee Treasurer Bud. We have a motion by trustee Kelly, supported by treasurer Bud. Ron, it's all yours.
All right, thank you. This proposal is for a change order to our existing contract with Advanced Underground to add a 4th year to the sewer televising project. And complete, as indicated prior, complete additional 21 miles of sewer main televising. Advanced Underground has agreed to maintain the same unit pricing from the original bid process we had 3 years ago. This is one of the primary reasons why we are bringing this change order forward. This proposal will be for year 4 of a 7-year program, and it is our plan to place years 5 through 7 out to bid next year. Year 4 will televise some of the critical areas, including the Haggerty subdivision, which has some of the oldest sewer mains in the township. The areas around Harmony Lane, where we recently had some capacity issues during last August heavy rain event, and a large sanitary main along the I-94 South Service Drive, which directly feeds into the South Huron Valley sewer interceptors. The cost of the proposal is $100,849.10. Included in the cost is as-needed cleaning, so the pipes can be inspected. As with our prior contracts, township staff will clean the smaller diameter pipes in the system ahead of the contractor. However, the larger 24-inch diameter pipes will be made by the contractor. This concludes my summary. Myself and Mr. Gamer are available to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions on the board? None? Okay, we have a motion by trustee Kelly, supported by treasurer Bud. No other questions, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Move on to item number 4. I get a motion.
I make the motion to consider approval of a sub-recipient agreement with community development block grant funding between the township and Wayne County for up to $330,000 for Tyler Road sidewalk.
Motion by trustee Frazier, supported by trustee Kelly. Dan.
Okay, thank you, Board. The action before you is what's called a subrecipient agreement. It's the mechanism that the county uses to distribute funding from housing and urban development for CDBG projects. And this is a project we're excited to see that we got funding for. There have been numerous applications over the years to try to get some version of this done, but it's basically to fill in sidewalk gaps on the north side of the Tyler Road between Haggerty Road and Morton Taylor Road. And this is an area that has, there's a presence of low to moderate income housing in this area, but it's also an area that's serves a lot of the very highly populated residential neighborhoods in the township, and filling in the sidewalk gaps as well. People get from neighborhood to neighborhood, into job centers, into the elementary school. So this is an exciting project in the township. The agreement before you tonight is for up to $300,000 with project expenses. The project needs to be completed by July of 2025. And there's also a $30,000 contingency that's part of the agreement. that we have to get reauthorization from the county to use. So, with your approval tonight, we'll have this executed and sent back to the counties so we can get started. I'm happy to answer any questions about the project.
Question from the board?
Just to say, it's a very worthwhile project.
No question, I would say that also, it's something that I've been asking for some years now. But it's always very hard to see traveling title road, the snow. Trying to figure out how they're gonna get point A to point B, traveling in the snow, in the summertime, you can see, and I think I some pictures one time, with someone traveling in a wheelchair, the side of the road, coming up the road. I don't think that's the way we wanna be. We wanna be that familiar community, we gotta make community a walkable community also. So I'm glad to see this. I have a motion by trustee Frazier, supported by trustee Kelly. Board comment, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. You got number 5 too, right?
Yes.
Can I get a motion?
To the chair. Move that we approve of the first reading of ordinance 06-04-24, number 1, to amend the zoning ordinance to provide language clarifying signage provisions for the Belleville Road and Sumter Road mixed-use districts.
Motion by trustee Moore, supported by treasurer Rhoda. Dan, this is yours too,
Yes, thank you, board. Over the past few years, the board will recall that we did some extensive work to create the Sumter Road corridor plan and also kind of develop our mixed-use zoning districts in the township. So we kind of evolved the mixed-use district that we have on the books to the Belleville Road mixed-use district. And we also now have the Sumter Road mixed-use district. The Sumter Road mixed-use zoning district is the district that a lot of sites will be able to rezone to on the Sumter Road corridor and bring new development to the area. One thing we did notice though, when we're doing the first major project on this corridor under that zoning district, is that the sign regulations were lacking for both the existing mixed-use district and new ERMU, SRMU districts. So as you can see on the table here, there previously were no sign regulations for these districts. These are districts that have the ability to harness a lot of different land uses, depending on the building types, depending on where the lots are based within the district. And so we needed some clarity to determine what kinds of signs could be used in the different parts of those zoning districts. And so the proposal is to have sign allotments in the ERMU and SRMU zoning districts based on the type of land use. So basically, we have a commercial retail store in the ERMU or SRMU district, you're going to use the same type of sign standards that you use for other commercial businesses. Township, same goes for maybe a light industrial or manufacturing use at offices. Just making those signs linked to the underlying sign regulations based on the zone districts they usually relate to. So this is just a clarifying zone ordinance text amendment. There will be 2 readings for this amendment.
I have a motion by trustee Moore, supported by treasurer Rhoda. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Number 6. I get a motion.
Through the chair. I move that we approve of the first reading of ordinance 06-04-24, number 2, rezoning of property at parcel number B 125-83-134-99-0003-701 from AG Agricultural and Estate to SRMU Sumter Mixed Use District.
And I have a motion by trustee Moore, supported by treasurer Rhoda. All right, I'm sorry, Dan.
Yes, thank you for this, is the last of my items tonight. You have Brian LeBrant of Tractor Supply with us, or with the development group that's associated with Tractor Supply. I guess would like to get acquainted, but this is the first of several actions before the board related to the proposed Tractor Supply project. As you heard, this is a rezoning ordinance to rezone a little over 5 acres of property at the southeast corner of Public Sumter Road, from the Ag Agricultural Estate zoning district to the Sumter Road Mixed Use District. This is the type of development that we kind of envisioned when the Sumter Road Mixed Use district was created and the Sumter Road corridor plan was envisioned for that site. This is going to be a zoning district that can apply broadly for a lot of different land use types in the district. For this particular lot, it's what we call a anchor lot. So it's going to be a very highly visible site for this store to establish. And compared to the planned land use that used to be here, the existing zoning of ag, the Sumter Road mixed use will actually work to allow this development to occur. So this is the first of 2 rezoning readings, and you will also hear a special land use recommendation that got before the planning commission from their hearing on May 22nd. But again, tonight is just the first rezoning reading. So I'm happy to answer any questions again. Let's see what Fran is here.
I have a question. The only comment I would say is, as the planning commissioner, when we entered into this and about this was allowed to happen out there, we did have a couple of Sumter residents that spoke in favor of this project. So we have talked with Sumter over the mixed use because of course that's what that was up to. So I think this would be a welcome addition to that area.
And I agree with Treasurer Bud. I mean, I know we've been talking about this for a while, but it's some use in that area of the township, which is also at the end of our township before we go into Sumter. And glad to see that we have someone that's willing to come in and hopefully start something that's going to be great. So, well, thanks for coming in. No other questions. We have a motion from Trustee Gordon, supported by Treasurer Bud. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passed. We'll move on to, if we have no reports, we'll move on to public comments of non-agenda items. Do we have anybody in the audience that would like to make a comment? Anything? Red shirts, anybody want to comment?
Good evening. I've met most of you previously. There are a few on the board who I haven't had the pleasure of having an introduction yet. Just want to introduce myself. My name is Todd Barron. I've been a practicing attorney for 28 years. I've lost track myself. I will be running for the seat that's being vacated in the 34th District Court by the retirement of Judge Green. Look forward to an opportunity to work with the township. It's a big part of the area that's serviced by that court, and I'm available if anybody wants to speak with me privately after the meeting. I'd be more than happy to give you any information you care with regards to my background. Also, my wife Janine has agreed to come and visit here as well, and she looked forward to the opportunity to serve the community along with the rest of our family.
There's always a good woman behind it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any board comments on agenda items? No comments from the board. This concludes our meeting for tonight. Motion for adjournment.
The motion is here.
Motion for Treasurer Ward, supported by Boyd. Trustee Martin is not available, we stand adjourned.